What is up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach, and we are here sitting in TechnoDad's home. He's a killer focal system here that's featuring the magnesium aluminum inverted dome tweeters and the flax woofers for a full. This is a 5.2.4 Atmos system, or if you're doing Auro 3D, he has it's a 10.1. So I really wanted to take a deep dive into how do you get Auro 3D? What is it? What's the difference between it and Atmos? Can you have an Atmos, can you play an Atmos track and output it onto an Auro 3D system? These are questions that we get all the time, and we were just having open dialogue about it here in his living room, so I figured it'd be a great opportunity to make some content on it. Now, you guys know we are your nationwide equipment supplier. You need anything home theater related, you make sure to reach out and show your support. We're gonna get in this video after the intro. That is immersive. Do you find yourself using that very often? There aren't a ton of Auro 3D.
Oh no, when you upmixing. Upmixing, because I just upmix pretty much everything, right? Everything cable box is just upmixed into Auro. Because all you need is a 5.1. Yeah. You can even do 2.1 if you wanted to. Right, like 2-channel music, you could mix to Auro and see like what it does, how you like it. And there are some settings, like once you have Auro going, you go into surround parameter and you can change it from medium to high or whatever, or change it to low. I just keep it on the default of medium, and that seems to work out just fine. It's a license. Auro's from Auro Technologies, you know, in Europe, right? And so they get that technology and just put it into their like, it's a pretty high level of barrier, you know, $1,600, $2,000 barrier, right? Now the prices have gone up.
So without that license, you can't get Auro 3D.
Yeah, no, you need somebody that can AVR that can
a manufacturer who has bought that license.
Correct. So Audio Control has it, right? Yep. Yeah, we sell that stuff, right? Denon and Marantz.
Yep.
A few others, a lot of like higher end ones. I think Arcam. You know,
I'm sure the Trenov that we've been selling has it.
Yeah. Majority of the time, Atmos mixes are not done well, just because it's done in Dolby Atmos. Perfect example is Bumblebee. Because I have the amplifiers, it's easy. I just turn off the ear level and hear what's going on in the high channels. Bumblebee, it's just the score. That's it. It's just that there's planes flying. The plane's flying over. Pew, pew, pew. There's all this action. What's going on? If you Auro upmix the regular mix, the regular 7.1 mix, the uncompressed, then it sounds like these things that are up on the screen, up above you, firing down at you, it sounds like it's happening. I don't know how they do it. He said he worked on, he meaning the inventor of Wolfried, he worked on the algorithm for like 7 years.
Wow.
This Auro upmixing, right? And Auro 3D.
So what would our customers need to do in order to upmix an Atmos track?
Well, they would have to have first an AV receiver or pre-pro that has Auro 3D capability. So if you're on the Denon side, I think that's the 4700H and above, or 4500H or 4400, that level. Yeah. And then for Marantz, I think it's the 7013, 7415. Yeah, the 70 series, right?
So 9 channels and up.
Yeah, well, the Denon one, the 37.
Well, I guess the 37 does,
Yeah, but like.
So 11 channel processing and up.
Yeah, and then just look for the Auro 3D. But for the most part, it's mostly Denon and Marantz. Yamaha started doing.
So all you're doing is going to the movie section and selecting it.
Yeah, you can go to, yes, you go and you select
there's Dolby Atmos, there's Auro 3D,
and then
it's automatically upmixing it.
Well, yeah, but you want to go to your content device and change it, you know, from bitstream to PCM, because that's that's the actual way to do it. Right. So then you do that, and then you're in Auro heaven. Yeah. We'll demo it out.
So guys, we're getting to the fun part in the night. We're gonna play some demos. We know that you guys love that.
Got a demo disc ISO. So look, I got all these demo discs, Auro 3D, Dolby Atmos, DTS, IMAX Enhanced, whatever you want, I got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, here, this sounds really cool. Listen to this guy's voice. Where did it go? It went all the way around, right?
Yeah. Wow, very accurate.
And this is not even, this is just the background music in the menu. You have to tell the AVR, like, to have front height and rear height, and that way you can have all 4 immersive audio formats. Whereas if you do in ceiling, you won't get anything Auro 3D. Because Auro 3D, you're supposed to have these height channels, right? And instead of you know, in ceilings. That's like the biggest thing.
Even though you're in the location of Atmos, that's not really where they should be, because that's what I was kind of wondering, like whenever we were talking about it. Auro 3D, typically, like when you look at the diagrams, they're out on the side heights.
Correct.
Okay. So this is like a hybrid setup. Kind of.
So like if you look at this screen here, this is how it's set up in the AVR. It's got to be front height, rear height, with, as you can see, my height speakers, it says 5 channels, right? Because that's the voice of God.
So for people who do have a dedicated space and they're interested in doing Auro 3D, they would set it up like that.
It's better to have high channels, yeah, yeah. And then you can also run DTS:X, Dolby Atmos, and IMAX Enhanced all with that same setup, right?
Do you do a lot of DTS?
Yeah. Dude, the, what is it, dude? The Harry Potter on disc? It's all DTS:X, bro. Sounds sick. I don't know if you're into Harry Potter. Sasha was just watching some Harry Potter marathon, and she's like, "Do we have the last 2?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's on the ZPD. Let's watch it." And then she wanted to watch the Fantastic Beast ones, and that's all DTS:X. Pretty sure those ones. Right?
It's like a lot of European films, right?
No, that's Auro 3D. Auro 3D rides off of DTS.
But may I have your attention, please? You are about to experience now the future of sound, based on a revolutionary new system called Auro 3D, originating in the first layer. And the
longer one.
Revealing ceiling speakers alone are not enough to get a true three-dimensional audio effect.
That's what I'm talking about.
Auro 3D achieved a reproduction system.
I just want the TV to work.
I know, right? Can I just go rewind?
All 3 layers. Now, hear how the city comes alive as the sky is opened up.
Hear how much is happening just up there.
Yeah.
Like it's like when they cut it, it's just like, whoa, where did that go?
Is that thing gonna park on top of me? Oh, there's some bass coming out of this little speaker here.
Oh no, dude, they're all cut at 80, bro. That's the subwoofers.
I mean, well,
dude,
the treble. So what he's gonna do right now, guys, just so that you can clearly hear the Atmos, is he's gonna actually disable the amplifier that's driving the ground level speakers.
Yeah. So now it's just the high channels and the subs are still on.
What's crazy is like if I didn't already hear it, like I feel like I can still hear surround effects.
Yeah.
Coming, because these are right there.
They're right there, yeah.
But I'm impressed with these. Like,
oh, yeah,
you can really feel the mid-range.
Oh, yeah.
It adds a little something.
But there are different, like, in the scenes, like, there's, you know, different levels, things falling down, you know. These guys are going to show up in the upper left, and, like...
So what you're trying to show here is this is an Atmos track, you're playing it in Atmos, but then when you go into Auro 3D, it changes the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you hear, you know, that spacecraft just flew over us.
But there's also like the gunfire, there's all kinds of stuff that just
starts popping off.
Yeah, here.
But does that gunfire typically when you're outputting an Atmos come out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I notice in customers' homes. Yeah.
Now this is Auro 3D.
Okay.
Okay.
So if it's putting gunshots and stuff up here, I'm curious to hear what's coming through down here now.
Oh, it's like a full combination of things, because remember, like, it's not just about like things coming up above you, it's about the reflections of things around you. Remember the Amsterdam thing, right? That it was the reflections of people talking against the height of the buildings. You know, so there's like all this like spatial stuff that we're missing. Because it's not taking that approach that Auro does. So it's just different. See, like that, right? That makes sense. Because we didn't hear any of that, right? Because they were up and to the left and they're firing down toward us.
So now we're listening, guys, to Dolby Atmos, as is all speakers active. Now we're in Auro 3D.
Yeah. do you think?
I mean, it's literally just adding effects that weren't there before. You just hear it, like more of it, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, you definitely need a full focal, you know, 524 Atmos.
Everything. You need everything.
You need everything. Man, this sounds sweet. This sounds good. All right, guys, that is a wrap over here at TechnoDad's house. He has a killer Auro 3D system here, and it's really interesting to hear how you can literally upmix anything to Auro 3D, and he's literally obsessed with it and says it doesn't matter what the content is, he's upmixing, and he's excited to show me demos of this system. So we're going to throw a quick little demo in here, and we're going to make a full video on some more sophisticated questions you guys may have on home theater. All right, till next time, this is Zach, Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching.